Hello everybody, it's the Lawn Gnome, and welcome to your May 2016 update. I had originally filmed this video a day ago, but then I was just doing some random number crunching of some old videos, and I suddenly realized, and I don't know how I do this, maybe I sold a portion of my soul to the devil in my sleep one night, I'm not sure, but I just know how to make the right videos for very important YouTube moments. Welcome to my 700th upload. That is absolutely insane. And all I have to do is say thank you to each and every one of you, even to all of you newcomers to my channel. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Thank you to all of you that have supported me through some tough times, have supported me through my entire grad school career, to the people who have been supporting me through the last couple of weeks in which I was getting settled at my new home with my fiance, and all of the craziness that took place in order to finally get ourselves settled comfortably. I am even impressed with the fact that I managed to have a very good month in April. But we're definitely going to be having a strong month in May, let me tell you. I mean, one of the other things, in case you are new to my channel, you will probably notice that I'm wearing Rangers gear, and that's just due to the fact that the Rangers are in the playoffs once again. Quite frankly, I don't know if they're going to manage to get out of the first round this year because they're fighting with a lot of injuries, but they are playing the Pittsburgh Penguins, and nothing would make me happier than for them to just beat Pittsburgh. That's all that I truly care about. But one of the few things that I'm nervous about if they do win is the fact that my fiance's New York Islanders are in the playoffs as well. And if the two of these teams manage to face each other, well, let's just leave the rest of that up to the imagination. But anyway, I have all of my stuff written down because I want to make sure that I get everything that I have to say off my chest to everyone. So now that I'm getting back into the groove of things, we're going to be into a very interesting May. We've got a lot of good movies to see. Of course, the big ones like X-Men Apocalypse and Captain America Civil War. I'm also very interested in seeing Alice Through the Looking Glass, and one of the few things I'm really happy to hear about is that the brand new thriller with Patrick Stewart, which I've heard amazing things about, Green Room, is going to be having a wide release on May 13th. So I'm really hoping that one of the local theaters is going to be showing that movie. There's also going to be some music reviews, a lot more than usual, because this past week and the first week of May is going to be very big for music because there's a couple of albums that I'm very interested in purchasing, and of course, if I'm going to purchase them, I have to talk about them as well. And you're going to get your usual as well. A pop update, which is going to be slightly larger than this past month's, because in the past couple of days, there's been some amazing news to discuss, and I'm really excited to talk about it. We've also got a new One That Got Away, a new Out of the Vault, a new Throwback Day, a new 10 for 12, and of course, a whole new month of the Friday 5, thanks to Sarah Crawford. I'll put the Tumblr page and the Twitter page in the box below, so please check that out if you're a big music fan. A couple of tags, and those tags are definitely going to include a couple of very interesting surprises. In the world of books, I am in the midst of reading the final book in the Lunar Chronicles, which is Winter, and of course I am buddy reading that with my friend Amy over at Amy C. Books. It has been amazing going through this entire series and being able to buddy read with a whole bunch of different booktubers, especially that I've been getting to know some of these booktubers a lot. And the buddy reading will continue with Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and I'm going to be doing a quadruple buddy read. It's going to be me and 3 other YouTubers. I'm going to be doing a buddy read of this book with Adele over at The Next Chapter, Bree over at Bree Fauché, and Monica over at Monica Fangirl. So I am really excited, especially with the Tim Burton movie coming out in September. And since I saw the trailer, I'm really hoping that I get nothing but good things from this book and the film to follow. But now we have to talk about some of the bigger projects that I'm working on. The first one is Versus, my live collaboration show that I'm trying to do at least once a year. I've been trying to do a Hunger Games book versus film live show, but unfortunately, due to life events and a whole bunch of other things that just kept happening, and schedules with other YouTubers that I had to participate, I just haven't been able to get this done, and quite frankly, I am unsure when I'm going to get this done. I'm going to be reaching out to the panelists that I originally chose, as maybe a couple of other people that might want to join, but I'm still trying to find 2 panelists that I'm absolutely certain will be able to join me for this live collaboration, and there's another one that I'm trying to get off the ground, which involves a couple more YouTubers, but schedules are just not permitting, and I know for a solid fact that when May rolls around, I'm going to be getting into crunch time, because it's going to be 3 months before my wedding, which is very fast approaching, very excited, so I just have to figure out how I'm going to fit at least one episode of Versus in there, if any. Another big project is the Gnome Docs. I'm going to start working on the script at the end of this month, and I'm going to be recording 2 very special series of videos that are going to be coming to you guys in June. The first one that I'm going to be doing is my Summer Sweeps Week, in which I take a look at television shows that were airing between January and the end of Spring Sweeps, and I was supposed to have this done now and having it come out in May, but because there are still some shows that I'm waiting for to start airing their newer seasons, as well as trying to get a little bit further into other seasons. I mean, I'm waiting for the new seasons of Game of Thrones and Silicon Valley and Grace and Frankie to start, so I really want to make sure that I have seen a good chunk of those episodes before I actually start giving my judgment and opinions on them. And the other big project is something that I brought to you guys last year, and that is the Lawn Gnomes Guide 2. Last year, I talked about thesis projects and papers, and this year, it's going to be a video series on getting through graduate school. Based on my experiences and now being a graduate and obtaining a master's degree officially, I really feel that I've learned a great deal that I am willing to share with everyone, and I really hope that you will all appreciate that, and I'm sure that you can even use some of these lessons towards undergraduate degrees and doctorates as well. And there's so many other ideas that I'm thinking about that I would like to try and bring to next year's series of videos, but this is a very special video because it is my 700th upload. I am so amazed with what has happened. I am already past 1,100 subscribers. I have over 200 people following me on Twitter, which is amazing. I still cannot get over the fact that I have gotten this far in my YouTube career, as I never would have expected it to be what it is, but that's going to lead into this month's motivational moment, and I call it Variety is Satisfying. When I started my YouTube show, I only did one thing, and that was reviewing movies. And a lot of people on YouTube do just one thing on their channel. That is just fine. You do whatever makes you happy. But sometimes the one-trick pony gig doesn't always turn out the way you want it. I know for a solid fact that when I was just doing movies, my subscribers were not really going as fast as they are now. And one of the reasons why I feel that the people that are watching my show has increased tremendously is because of how many different things I bring to people. I still do a lot of reviewing, but it's not reviewing just movies. I talk about music. I talk about television shows. I'm now talking about books. I do tags. I do top 10 lists. I review Funko Pops. I do live collaborations on various topics. I do so many different things. My hand is in so many different cookie jars, and even though there's so much to do, it's amazing how many people I connect with because of the variety of things that I do. When I actually watch a video and someone likes to talk about my channel because I either tag them in a video, or I asked them a question, or even if I've just created a friendship with them, they always say the same thing. You've got to check out the Lawn Gnomes channel because he brings us so many different kinds of videos. And even when I see people that I actually create good friendships with, I know for a solid fact that if they are only doing one specific thing, they like so many other things. And I like to try and tell them, why don't you show your viewers another side of you? Talk about this, talk about that. There's no reason why you shouldn't. It may be a little bit of a challenge to start, getting into your comfort zone, but if you keep doing that, especially if it's about other passions that you love, and passions that you feel that you are willing to share, you will be blown away by how many people will start talking to you, start following you, and even start being inspired by you. You have all inspired me. Please keep in contact with me. Please comment in the box below. Follow me on Twitter. If you are a new person who is trying to branch out, if you're someone who feels lackluster videos are bogging you down, please contact me. Ask me questions. And don't think that I won't return the favor in kind. I will promote your channel. I will definitely give you good feedback. I will always comment if I'm able to. If I'm having a major situation, I will definitely let people know that I'm having a situation. I really am impressed with what YouTube has become, and I love the fact that it is what it has become, because it is such a welcoming platform. I have made so many amazing friends, and I just want to keep helping people because it makes me happy. So thank you very much, as always, for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Actions speak louder than words.